Hell yeah. What's up? Hell yeah. I guess we're shooting some snipers. That was fast. Excuse you. Click. Yep. And, yep. Can't wait. So excited. I know you can't tell, but I is. You know, we gotta collect them things. Yoink. Yoink. What's this? We're switching the route up? Y'all couldn't have seen this coming. Couldn't have seen it coming. Yoink. Excuse me. Thank you. Get them crowns, boy. Scoot. I don't want that. And then check this. Check this. We're gonna take the long way to the metal parts. Yoink. Okay. Got H2H killer. He a killer tweak. Amgad? That's crazy. My cousin's name is Mick Gad. Devil Dog Gary. Can't trust no Devil Dog Gary. And it's Gooer Bear. Grrr. Grrr. Gooer Bear kills me too often. Decent. Decent. Got that there. We're not gonna go to the church if we can help it. Sadly enough, I can't hit this just yet. I'll hit this though. They get about 10 more seconds. I didn't appreciate that, sir. Definitely scared me, though. I'll give that to you. You just gonna hang out? You just gonna hang out? No way you just hang out. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I respect you not poking your head. That was a pretty good nade. I probably would have used it to push. You wanna poke your head again? Hmm. Hmm. And this guy just full disengages, huh? It's kinda weird, bro. Can't lie. Hmm. Always scared of rocks. Terrified of them peaks. Really? You just leave? There's no way, dude. I can't just leave. Don't you want this? The container, I mean? You know? They disengage and find each other. Be kinda silly. still found a gun this guy had, and it easily could be a different person. But let's see what happens. Let's have some fun. Interesting. Disgusting. Add some more things in here I wanted, man. Nice. That's unfortunate. I don't really have I don't have something I can do about that. That works, I guess. You've got a few things. And you looted hard. What a game. Guess I'll take that. And we'll take that for now. I really want the rest of your things, though. I'll take it. I don't think we should, but we'll play the game. We'll test our luck. Against my better judgment. We're gonna go see if we can go get that. Good shit. What a game. Hey, he didn't get the kill. Shame. I get to play another window. Proctor. Jack J. Jack brought a PH. Patrick brought a PH. Don't think I forgot Jack J. Jack. 'Cause I did it. Hmm. Excuse you, sir. Sadly, you're not who I care about. You're stupid. You're stupid. Thank you for the PH. Yeah, I figured. That's the same guy from shot me from before. The same guy that shot me from before. Let's get rid of that. I don't know why you got that on you. And yep, same place. Interesting. You got anything else on you though? No? Also, chat, sadly enough, that's not a satisfying enough victory. You're gonna have to kill him in a dance so I can taunt on him as he's leaving. He's probably already gone, so he didn't get to see me taunt on him. A V is a V. I got him, but it wasn't about getting him. I knew I could get him. It was about taunting on him too, because he's mean. And you don't like meanies. That's what I thought. What's moving right there? Yeah, I don't know, but I'm not gonna keep shooting it. I will do this though. Yeah, I figured. It's not exactly where I figured, but I figured. And this is the guy that's been shooting me all game. What a game. Hey. I thought it might have been the guy that kept shooting me, but, you know, you never know, so... But I was thinking the time that it takes to get... The time that it takes to get from where he was shooting me last time to the container was about the amount of time that it took for the alarm trap to go off. Huh? But again, you never know. Let's see, if I killed 3 and 2 are already dead and 1 was at the container, that's 8. I don't remember how many people were on the field. I believe we can check, right? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. That would be everyone. I believe I am alone. Alright, game. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I figured. But radiation hits you long before it hits me. Ah. I also figured that. I mean, you're still gifting me the victory, my guy. Thanks. Thanks for the free 600 points. What a guy. And we left with Jack J. Jack's PH. Come on now. Jeez. I'm getting that last field, Canton. Come on. It's not gonna happen, but, you know. Sometimes you gotta try. No. Bisque. No, we will take a caffeine to this. Okay. I guess it didn't want to put us in that other server. Hey, it's our Rodriguez. Are you asleep? Huel. Owl. Where? I second that. There is a PH on the field. And you got my ammo. You got my ammo. You got my ammo. And only 3 people brought my ammo. It's kind of crazy, you can't lie. Very smacks though. Saw that coming. for fun. You never know, you know. Well, he ain't right there. You don't want to engage. Interesting. Wish I could be mad. I heard him too. I heard him too. But I had my mind on a thing, and I was gonna go do that thing. 9,000 kills. What? Hey, another opportunity. That's crazy. Whew, and Ricky Stang brought that 80R. Brought that 80R. It's okay, Jack. I know you're not ready. You weren't ready last time, sitting on that hill. That was weird. That was silly. I was just healing up, staring at that blob that's not supposed to be there, and I was like, that's a player, but why aren't they moving? And why are they sitting out in the open like that? Pop, pop. Oh, it's Jack. Interesting. That's exactly what went through my head. That's exactly what went through the Backout's thoughts. He winked. He applies the plate. I didn't deserve that. Straight up did not deserve that one. Out of M4A1s. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And I thought I could resist you, but something in me just can't help but insist to blur the line just one last time. So when's the last time you felt like this? Dark desire tainted bliss. And I am caught in time, like clockwork beneath the permafrost, and I lose my mind. Back to back with oblivion now. I think you got the kill. Oh my god, you're shooting the tree, girl. I mean, good shit, but you're shooting the tree. How are you hitting me in the head while you're shooting the tree? Some fat black girl laid me out. Maybe that's not the last time I used that sentence. Ayo, but weird jokes. I got 'em. I lay 'em out. Hey, you see what I did there? Click, click, click. And some more clicks. And click. And then click. And click. And click. Excuse that. It's like you're dangerous to me, I notice. Every time we meet, I feel the ground beneath my feet giving way. You've got me talking in my sleep as if you're conquering my dreams. You have awakened what's beneath again. When my love, did I mistake you for a sign from God? Or are you really here to cut me off? Or maybe just to turn me on? 'Cause these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man. Or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you. I've got a blood trail red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. A taste of the divine. You've got my body, flesh and bone. The sky above, the earth below. Hey, it's Riz Drizzles. Nothing to say and nowhere to go. A taste of the divine. It is a 5-man Sagbrook. Only one person can go threat, and he has to eliminate the rest of the field. There is a PH on the field. It is with an M4A1, but it's a PH. I wasn't gonna hit the detectee, but I might. That's silly behavior, bro. Oh my god. That'll test it with that pH. Hurting. I ain't deserve that, bro. And this guy's just camping the detective. Where you at? Let me guess. You in this bush? Were you in that one? No. Were you in that one? Keeps jerking me to the side. Let's just see what happens. You know? Doesn't go for the container. But you spawned on it, bro. battle tested didn't sound close. PH is loud. I mean, the shot was loud, but not loud. Like, not on me loud. So I'm thinking he was a good distance away. Now as to where he was, not too sure. Didn't quite catch that information. Oh? There was more right there. Ooh, you're so lucky I was out of stamina. There's no way he does it again. Absolutely no way he lets it happen again. He do got that M4A1. So we're gonna mark right there. Put a star right there. Hit this detector and let's see where he went. He placed a jammer. Or he ran back to this, but there's no way. What a game. He wants to do it so bad. He's not gonna let this happen, man. Dang, man's got real far. This guy, I can't lie. I know I got a pH in my hands, but leading with the second one sounds fun. He backed up, anticipating to get dropped. Let's go see what he left in the time save. Wow, really? That's not what I meant to take, but I see what the issue is now. Oh, you're just gonna run back? What a fucking asshole. Thanks for the 600 points. I mean, what a fucking guy. I'm only going this way because I know, due to hitting the detector, that no one else was really down here.
Someone was down here. What a game. They spawned down here. Interesting. Null normal. Tommyrama, the crusty wizard. Freed channel? He got that in for A1, that's about it. Big yawns.
Container first. Ooh, big surprise, big surprise. Let's catch another big surprise. Good effort. Oops. Not really sure what I just deleted. Now that is camping. He's in a weird spot for no fucking reason. I would love a theater mode so that I could know when he got there and how long he spent just fucking sitting there doing fucking nothing. That is the definition of camping. There's no reason for you to be right there, bro. There's no reason. And he was solely hoping that the bro that got barred wanted to go unlock the exit to leave and open and get this container right here. Like, that's literally it. He was just hoping this happens. He couldn't predict this. He couldn't assume this. There's no way he could have said, this is 100% going to happen. Let me chill out right here. No. He said, this could happen. I'm going to lay in this bush right here. No one would ever suspect me. Which is real. That's real. No one would ever think that you're just fucking sitting there doing nothing, bro. Doing nothing. And I wish I could be mad about it. But if you want to camp, then camp, bro. I can't. I could not do that. That was fucking silly. I straight up did not deserve that. I'll be right back. Backout bag, bro. Guess we're crafting a booby trap. Click.
Hey, it's kilohertz with the PH. Huel killed me earlier.
What are y'all doing? Why is everyone hugging the... Why? I'm gonna hit this. Hmm.
Wow, to see someone struggle to enter an open window. Wow, horse. Babe, as it was happening, I was like, I bet horse would get a kick out of this. I'm so glad you got to see it. And I'm so glad I was right. I was literally going through it. That was the first thought that went through my head. And then I was like, I wonder if Fox has ever given this a try. Because that's the first time I've ever tried to do it right there. And I mean, what the fuck? What is this? Like, I get it. The bench is in the way. I made it happen. The struggle is so real with me. Vigor be vigoring, huh? Yeah. Vigor do in fact be vigoring. Hard. But we've had some decent games. We've died a few times. We've survived a few times. I think we're like 1-1 for that. I've survived as many times as I died, but I'm sure I've died more than I've survived. That's how that usually goes. A minute ago, I hit the signal detector after getting time saved, and someone got locked container. And you wouldn't believe it, horse. There was a guy here, there was a guy here, and there was a guy here. And I'm just like, why the fuck are we hugging the map right now? I just don't understand why we're hugging the outside of the map. I just don't get it. It's just not how I play. I racked my brain about that one for a whole second. 50-50 isn't bad, especially on vigor. Hey, that's word, brother. That's word heard times 10. But I saw everyone hugging. I moved this one here because it's the closest to the two signals in this direction. I know the one that was by the exit was leaving. He got locked container. I know he was just getting out with the stuff. But this guy, I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. The other guy, I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing. I don't really understand the hugging the outside of the map. Actually, I've noticed a lot of Xbox that hide and hug. No hate on them at all, just different from how PlayStation people play. Oh, I've known that there's a difference. I had I don't mind it much because they leave so much loot for me. Yeah, it's hard to be mad. It's just weird behavior is all. The ex-girlfriend that abused me had a brother and he had an Xbox. And I really liked this game at the time. I even got her into it. Believe it or not, she played this game. But we didn't have the same console, so we couldn't play together. And so I got to play on her brother's account pretty often, just to see the difference between Xbox and PlayStation when you play. This was before cross-platform was introduced at all. And I mean, the difference is fucking night and day. Like, first of all, almost no one would swivel. So I gave it a try and I realized that it was harder to swivel on Xbox than PlayStation. In order to swivel on Xbox, you have to move the left analog in semicircles around the, like, up in the direction you're going and semicircles to achieve the swivel. But in this game, we just kind of go back and forth. We don't have to do the semicircles. That was the most prominent difference I noticed, and I was like, man, Xbox players have it easy as fuck because, they're not out here swiveling. I was getting mad kills, bunch of kills. Yes, when I had an Xbox S, I was getting 2-3 kills per match and was getting more threats than on PlayStation. 100%. And, I was on her brother's account, and it was a fresh account. I was going in with fresh weapons, Thompson, VZ, the SKS. I was taking basic-ass weapons, and your boy was doing just fine. Just fine. And I was still a relatively fresh player at the time. But I didn't have any games on Xbox other than Vigor and no one to play with at the time, so I used it and my PlayStation 4 to upgrade to PlayStation 5. I mean, I probably would have done the same. I'd be thinking about doing the opposite, especially now with the streaming thing going on. I was going to have a PlayStation Xbox and PC, just so that I'd have the PlayStation and Xbox to play the exclusives, and the PC was going to be my main gaming setup type shit. But I don't really have a lot of interest in Xbox. I never have. I never liked the controller. I don't like the way the buttons are set up and the analog over the D-pad. And a PlayStation controller always just fits better in my fingers. Like, I just like where the buttons are, first of all, but like, they're the perfect distance from where my thumb is supposed to be. On an Xbox, I have to like readjust my holding of the controller as I go to press buttons that I need to do. It just ain't my job. Ain't my job. No disrespect to anyone that prefers Xbox. It's not a console war as far as I'm concerned. You play whatever you want to play. Now, the most hate I will throw, and this is mostly just comedy hate. Xbox is inherently usually cheaper than PlayStation, so like, you know, when someone has the sound quality was much better on Xbox, interesting. I don't think I ever noticed that. Usually when I see someone, hey, we got thing number 1 and thing 2. That's a different name though. We have thing number 1 and thing number 2, but that's just thing 2. We got with him the other day after thing 2 got off. They're brothers. The Xbox Series X is cheaper than PlayStation 5, which is nice. Right, that was what I was talking about. So I, you know, when I see someone that is like Xbox is better, I'm just like, oh, you're still a child and your parents buy your consoles. Or, you know, no disrespect, but I assume they're a girl that's not really into games, so wanted to give it a try, so they went with the cheaper option. You know, things like that. And I know that's not always 100% true, and there's people that just prefer the Xbox and blah blah blah. I'm just saying, I be having some fun with these people sometimes.
You should catch me in Death Note, man. These people are fucking mean to me for no reason at all. Calling me names and stuff. I literally got hate mail from one of them the other day. Called me a crybaby and to get a job. Like, bro, you know nothing about my life. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to play a fucking game. Like, it is not that serious. Unfortunately, the Xbox Game Pass / Steam is way better as far as price and what games are available, but all my games are on PlayStation. Yeah, I don't know anything about all that. I do know that the games that are available are pretty sick. Grounded was on Game Pass for a minute there, right? I don't know, I thought Grounded would be pretty fun. I usually have a hard time enjoying survival-esque games like that, but I mean, come on, you're a shrunken child in a garden, in a backyard. Like, that's gotta be awesome. It has to be cool. My gun was in single fire. Glad I noticed that before I was in combat. Oh, man. You know what else is cool? My cousin got the Spider-Man game. The Spider-Man 2 game. I believe so. I've had several messaging me to get out of my mom's basement. I messaged back and said my mom died 24 years ago. They didn't respond back. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I could just respond with, like, a picture of my paycheck or something. How about you stop being a crybaby and go play a game? Stop being a dick to people. Oh man, what was I talking about? Word. Oh? Sorry, bud. Oh, why are you looking over there? Good mortar. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta see what's on these bodies. I didn't want that. Uh, um, uh, poor bastard? Question mark? Thing one? Baby. What are you doing in the corner, man? What is this? That is not where I thought he was, man. I really didn't think he was right there. Alright. Then I sent another where I told him both my parents have been dead for over 20 years. Usually I don't get a comeback message. Oh yeah, fucking... You know I call people dad and whatnot. Just in case you're not aware, my dad was murdered when I was 15. So the other day, I know I laugh. It's not funny. Nothing about it is hilarious. The other day, I called a streamer dad, and he was like kind of rude about it. You know, like, you don't know me. I'm not your dad. Fucking, you know, you should have had a dad. Blah blah blah. You know, like he was being a dick for no reason. I mean, and so I was like, my dad died when I was 15, and he just like threw up his arms. He gave that face of like, yeah, sure, whatever, dude, but I'm not gonna comment. Like, I don't have to believe you, but I'm not gonna play your reindeer games. I've never been in here. Snack Sinhattan? I'd love to know what that says. Revolt is fire. Well, gunshots attract bullets. What was that? Gunshots attract bullets. Oh, thank you for clipping that for me, bud. I was looking for you on YouTube. I think I had found you, but I was trying to put the clips on YouTube as shorts, and it wouldn't let me. I think the sign says, I hope your poop is peaceful. I love that. For whatever reason, YouTube won't let me turn them into shorts. And, you know, it's a user error. Something's wrong with me. I just don't know what I'm doing. And I'm gonna look into it harder, but I was gonna tag you in any short that I post that you clipped for me. I know it's my content. I know I'm the one putting in the hard work or whatever. You clicked the buttons. You saw it. You were like, this would make a good clip. I was gonna credit you for that. I'm not sure where to go, so I'm gonna go to the airdrop area and just get ready to grab it and go, I guess. Let's see if we can make some noise. Oh, poor thing one. I didn't want to kill him like that. No worries on the credit. I do it because it's fun. And some funny for you, so no worries on it. You no worries on it. It's happening. Could you imagine being as cool as that guy, bro? I mean, what are you doing right here, man? Billy the Kid. I wish I could be as cool as these people sometimes. Man's had the Puko on him. I'll keep that. Yeah, that's pretty much where I assumed he was, but I wasn't gonna look for him or risk my skin to find him. Billy the Kid acting like Billy the Goat on those rocks. No, horse, I'm Billy the Goat. My mod's too nice to me, man. She started playing this game, and I gave her some pointers for how to start the game until we can play. And she was like, man, the more times I play it, the more I realize you really are the GOAT. And I'm just like, Nikki, it ain't all that. He was Billy the GOAT. Because he was a bad... You know that's called a bleat? I had to learn that one recently. Because, you know, dogs bark. And they bark. It's a bark. You would think that sheep's baa. Because it's a baa. And they're baaing. Nah, mate. That shit called a bleat, bruh. They be bleating. Where it at? There's grass on the roof. I'm looking for something. Hold on. Yes, we say they bleat, but the sound is ba. I had a goat when I was a kid, and my dad called it a gazelle. Gazelle is crazy. It kept jumping over a 6-foot fence. That's real, dog. Goats are a lot of fun. I've never owned one, but I've seen lots of videos, and I would have loved to own one. If I can help it, I will own one in my lifetime. Not that I want a whole ass farm, but I think some chickens would be nice to have, and I'd also like to have goats, because they can produce milk, and their milk is better for us than cow's milk. I've also never had goat as like food. Never ate a goat, man. I raised it from a baby. It followed me around like a dog. Yeah, man, they're really smart creatures with like, you know, dogs and cats have personalities. Goats got personalities, man. They're silly. A lot of them are silly, but you know, if you had a flock of goats, I actually don't know what a horde of goats is called. If you got a bunch of goats, you would be able to tell the difference between the way that they all act. It's like very vivid. Thing number 1 said LOL. A bleeding mess. Lol. He he took a screenshot of the moment that I was looting him. You killed me. Yeah, man. What you doing? Stuck in the corner. Hit him with a, on the bright side, I killed the guy that was shooting at you too. A bleeding mess is crazy horse. I'm finna Google it. Add. Got it. A flock. Well, a herd. But they can also be called a tribe or a trip. I like trip. A trip of goats. Is Rips the other that's usually in here?
Yeah, Ripsaw Rizzo. That's Mickey. Um, she's got things to do in the morning, so she had to log off pretty early today. You miss her as much as I do, Horse? Mickey? A she? Oh, okay. That makes so much sense. No, no, no. It's Mickey, like Mickey Mouse, but it is a she. Like Mickey, Mickey. Mickey. Yes. But a girl, right? As I mean, you know, if she ain't a girl, she pulling the long game out on me. I mean, she be sounding like a girl, she be acting like a girl. She got that feminine energy, but she is one of the bros, so you never really know sometimes. Plus, we're all men on the internet. There are no women on the internet. Until she proves otherwise, she could be a guy, I guess. But yes, horse, I'm like 99% sure it's a girl.
Gotta leave that 1% open to the deceivers. But she's literally never deceived me in our time of knowing each other. It's been about 4 years. Well, I've not heard voice, but the way they typed and spoke with compassion, it didn't give guy vibes, but I didn't want to say anything just in case. Big hurt. Big words for sure. Agreed. She is very passionate, and, you know, she be having a lot of fun, so not a problem at all. If she's a guy posing as a girl, she's playing her role real good. That's all I'm saying. Got me locked in. Fucking, I'd marry her and then realize she's a guy. I'd be like, ah, dang. Well, I still love you though. Like, that's how convincing she is. Not saying I'm trying to marry Mickey. Don't put words in my mouth. Is it the white one? It is. The way she spoke to me, I felt like I wanted to get a hug and just weep for a minute, but it was gonna feel weird if not. Nah, I definitely would love nothing more than to hug Mickey and cry in her arms for a minute. She's been there for me during some pretty awful times in my recent life, and not only was she there for me when no one else was, but she was able to help me in ways that no one else was. The fact that wasn't a headshot is crazy last Mohican. But good shit. Good shit. He has more kills than his attire would show. Let's see, his shots weren't that good, and I don't think he has that many kills, but I'm willing to bet didn't even get them in red. Ouchie. Yeah. He's got just under 200 kills, but above 170. Ooh. I was off by 150 or so. But yeah, she's been there during some pretty awful times in my recent life, and was able to help me with things that even my best friends weren't able to help me with, who have known me like my whole life. So if I could abuse the opportunity to cry in Mickey's arms on principle, I'm gonna take it. That's all I'm saying. And if you can't tell, we're going to Anakin.
It's good to hear. I've had to crush through life on my own, so I have built myself different. Yeah, I have definitely spent a large majority of my time alone. My main best friend who I grew up with, I call him my best friend. He is my best friend. There's no dancing around that. But he isn't there for me in the way that I need him to be when I need him to be. And that's, nothing against him. It's not like he can read my mind. It's not like he can be what I need. It's not on him. That is not on him. I also failed to be there for him the way that he needs me to be. So as to not throw anyone's business out there, he experienced one of the most awful things that a person in this world could experience. Give me a second. And I straight up could not be there for him. I've had 5 friends in my life. 3 walked away, 1 left because of my physique, and 1 pulled a gun on me over a girl. I do recall the one. And 5 that sounds a little stingy, horse. You've definitely had more friends than that. You just didn't get close to them. I would assume that you mean 5 friends as in, like, not necessarily best friends, but people that you spent a lot of your time with, or that you talk to more than most. But I mean, I don't know how to word this. Not that the people I work with are my friends, but if someone asked, what do you do at your job? Oh, well, I just do this, this happens, and then I talk to my friends. I'd still call them friends, but I wouldn't. It's not like I'm going to Steak and Shake with them, or, anything crazy. That's just real cool. No, sir, I didn't hang around a lot of people. After a few, I tried to stab me in the back. I don't trust people. I mean, that's weird. There's a level of... I believe a rapper said this. He said something like... He said, don't just not trust people. You have to trust that they will be who you know they are. Type shit. So, like, if your friend... if you see your friend cheating on his girl, just as an example, if you see a friend, we have an ADR on the field, cheating on his girl, you can trust that that person is not faithful. So what he means by that is he's saying it's not that I found that out and I kicked that guy out of my life and I never hung out with him again, but I was prepared to make sure that he could not fuck me over. Type shit.
And I just try to live that way first before I live recluse, stay away from me. Because sadly, I like people, even though I know people are sick. I just, you know, you gotta give a snake enough time to strike before you know that it's willing to bite you. Does that make sense? We do got Diego on the field, and he ain't bring nothing. And there's no other scopes. I mean, these are scopes, but you know what I'm saying. I don't hang around people that could possibly do me in. My family did that. If I see the snake, I stay away. It comes close, I kill it. Yeah, I mean, you know. Oh, okay, horse. You be safe watching me at work. You're fucking crazy, dude. You're completely bonkers. Revolving doors, what have I done? A tempered love. Yeah, that's pretty much what I figured would happen. And I can't do anything about that. Hurts. Hey, yo. That's fair. He is not gonna make that easy. Oh, does he make it easy? Yeah, I didn't think so. Come on, poke, let's do it again. This guy right here is having fun. This is what you call having fun right here. You bastard. Sadly, he doesn't have the ADR. Did you just shoot me through the rock? Don't start doing that shit, bro. I hate that shit. Yeah, he's just shooting me through the rock now. Oh, I see you have relocated. Silly me. I mean, when does this guy run out of ammo? Oh, you finally hit me. Dang, you're really doing a good job at this, man. I'm having fun playing peekaboo with you and all. Dang it, it didn't move over when I wanted it to. And I want to hit him in the head. He's really doing this, man. What's good? Thing number one, what's good? I'm dealing with the weirdo over here. I say weirdo, he's having fun. I am currently the only scoped weapon on the field. And if I don't relocate... Dang, how'd you get over there? Where you at? If I don't relocate, someone's gonna sneak up on me. Still fighting them, yeah. And this is the guy that's liable to sneak up on me. But he made a goofy and decided to go here instead. He should not have done that. Unless he doesn't intend on pushing me. I definitely should not have taken my eyes off this guy, though. Which is what I really didn't want to do. But he hasn't decided to push. Weird. I definitely would have pushed. Is that him? Nah, no way. Well, y'all are wasting my time. So, we're gonna start moving. I'm gonna go for this time save. Someone hit the container. I hope your games are going good. Thing number one. Other than me killing you, I'm sure that's kind of lame. Well, turds. It was fine. That's good. I mean, it was either that or stay stuck. Hey, getting one kill makes it all worth it. This guy is still fucking doing this shit, bro. I'll play your reindeer games. You get cover, I don't. Go for it. How were those two not hits? I know that one wasn't. I know that one wasn't. Wanna play after that? Sure, we can play some. Yeah, I'd heal up too. Now you're turning into an asshole. It was just fun. Damn it, dude. Damn it, he swivels real good. If that were me, I'd rush him and die. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I should have rushed him a long time ago, but... I like sniping, man. Don't at me. Whoa. I wasn't ready for that. Don't hide now. Running out of ammo. I know. I only got 10 bullets left, but I'm still gonna go for it if he'll let me. He's got to be running out of ammo too. He's shot me way more times. And I really want this time save. I really wanted to kill him. He's kind of an ass. Everything but the drop. You're really still going for it, bro? Trust me, I'd like to kill you too, but that's just because you keep fucking shooting me, bro. My guy. Wow, calling me names while I'm gone? Wow. Of course, I'd never. Matter of fact, chat couldn't pay me to make fun of Horace and call him names while he's gone. Now for $7, I call him a dingus. And if you want me to get real nefarious, it's $17. Gotta add a whole $10. You called someone a name, but I knew you were speaking of me, but I figured I would comment anyway. I knew you weren't speaking of me. I might have called him a meanie, but he was a meanie. He kept shooting me. And he never gave up. Dang. Let's get thing number 1 in here.
think our app's about to crash. I prefer Sir Dingus, or Dingus Sir, or Horse Dingus. Well, on certain days, due to me being me, Dingus is fine. I mean, I wasn't really gonna call you a dingus. To me, the term dingus is basically reserved for a fox and his antics. When Fox acts up, he is a dingus. Zero run on KJ? Well, thing number one wants to team. So, I mean, I guess I could go in with nothing as his teammate. Molten Prize, do you really get a full loadout? Do you really get a full loadout? Can you specify what you mean, Molten, by that question? Oh, most F Fox? That's all I'm saying. Cause I mean, when he fucks up, you know, it's pure dingus material. Love him to death. Big fan of Fox. But man, he be dingusing. I had a dingus right in front of him one time. I just horse around. Stop it right now. Fucking, we were on Grantham, and we had taken snipers. I had sniped into his lobby, and oh, so you get to be thing 3? Maybe. It was me and him and one other dude off the way, and Fox started running towards him, so I had to catch up. I think you got more consumables in your loadout than you can carry, but I don't know. I mean, I got a bunch, but it's fine. Unless you're referring to the message at the bottom, your backpack is quite full. I disregard that because I almost always eat. I consume this, I consume this, I consume this, I usually consume this, and this. This is so that I can get out, this is so I can heal. All of these things get consumed. So really, I'm only taking up, you know, this many spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th space. Realistically. So I'm not too bothered by it. Dang, am I really crashing out again? What specifically do you mean, Molten, by your question? It won't let me invite. Okay, I got one extra. Word. Hey man, it won't let me invite you. You're gonna have to invite me, man. Disinfectant? You carry one extra disinfectant? You can't. That's the max. I wanna do Anakin while it's up. Are you ready? Word. Good enough for me. How you been, thing? I have been alright. You ever played a Death Note? You ever played the game Death Note? Well, we were playing it earlier and we'd be having a whole blast. It's a social deduction game like Among Us, but it's like way better. It was free on PlayStation Plus in December. Oh, you meant how much he's bringing in. Molten, you bring in what you feel like. If you don't have a lot, then bring what you have. If you want to save, do that too. Totally up to you. Okay, 6 max and 4 max for some, I assume. Yeah, Molten, so your gold things you can only take 2 in. Purple you can take 3. Blue you can take in 4. Or, yeah. The green things you can take in 5, and the common things you can take in 6. The higher the color, the less you can bring. Period. 100% what he just said. What'd you say, thing? I apologize. Okay, word. You sounded like you didn't like Among Us. Yeah. Word. Interesting. Wonder why can't you take more higher things? So there's checks and balances to every game. The checks and balances to how useful the item is where the developers place the item on the list of gold, purple, and whatnot. In the past, you took as much in as you could hold, but devs put a stop to that many seasons ago. Word. Because, I mean, you also have to respect, like, each game has an economy. The price of those consumables is fair towards what the consumable is capable of doing. Nah, it doesn't suck. It's called fair. We have to respect what is fair. If you think it's not fair, you can talk about that and have a good damn good fucking real good reason and share that with the devs. Oh yeah, we got a team of 2, we got a team of 3, and we got thing 2. I did a stream where I brought in nothing but contact bombs and placed them everywhere on the map and almost got threat from bombs. That's completely ridiculous, horse. That's completely ridiculous. Just putting contact bombs everywhere. So is thing 2 on our team? Okay, word. Understood. Sadly enough, we gotta hit that container. But I'd say you can do whatever you want, but I don't want to leave you. I'm used to playing alone. Word. I'm also pretty used to dying. Here you go, bud. Where did he spawn? Okay, word. Thank you. I'm getting shot at. He's here. He's pushing up, so I'm gonna meet him. I think he went into the building.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, he took an interesting route, so... And he's not alone, but I haven't seen someone else. That one's dead. Oh, I see another one. He's right here. And then there's one back there. That is unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Grab my things. Grab my things and run. Don't stay there, you gotta move. You have to move right now. Good moves. Okay, I see it's fair because the lower items are useful and most people don't use them really right. So, why change it now? Why it changed now. But also had sweats bringing in tons of ports and wiping lobbies with ports, so they wanted to give looters a chance. But I don't know why you're not fully loaded, but have the amount acceptable to bring even though it's a little full. Yeah, he was just being silly. It happens. I see why it changed now. Understood. Thank you, Molten. Because these people are mean. Your safest exit is going to be not number 2, but number 1. They'll follow the fuck out of you if you go to 2. That tells me they're engaged with each other. Y'all could safely leave. The big one? No. You gotta brake right, hard right. The other right? Yep. But on the exit that I just marked, at 1, there is a ship over there that you can get on top of. Well, where was the guy or who was the guy? I will tell you when I see the death screen. I'm gonna go to the shelter. Thing number 1. Yep, we got thing number 1 on the field, y'all. Y'all be careful out there. The guy that killed me was Dario El Papa. Well, good shit, thing. He avenged me. And I don't know if I'd call what he was doing camping. He got in that position to flank us, and I flanked them, so he just kind of like moved to where I couldn't shoot him, and then he couldn't go anywhere else at that moment. But I mean, it was still lame. I mean, he was in a silly spot. And then I'm getting shot from someone else who would have been an easy target, so I went for it. And I should not have. It happens to the worst of us. I'm ready for more Anakin whenever, though. I know, man. No stress. Clockwork beneath the permafrost, I might lose my mind. Back to back with oblivion, and you might breathe that burning breeze through paradise for me. It's like you're dangerous to me, I notice. Every time we meet, I feel the ground beneath my feet giving way. You've got me talking in my sleep as if you're conquering my dreams. You have awakened what's beneath again. And I thought I could resist you, but something in me just can't help but insist to blur the line just one last time. So when's the last time you tasted blood, and what would it take to stem the flood? Oh. And I am caught in time, like clockwork beneath the permafrost. I might lose my mind, back to back with oblivion, and careful with number one Outlanders with a number one in scoreboard. Careful with number one Outlanders with a number one in scoreboard. What you mean, babe? What you talking about? Scoreboard? We gonna assume you're talking about lifetime. What you mean? We got M. Candy, Dusko, Outlaw. Do 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 do. Yeah, top five. Top five for which one though? Original Stink. What a guy. Hey, Ronnie Mike. Milk? Ronnie Milk? Whatever. Don't worry about those. Everyone dies. No diff with them. Bird. The weekly? Okay. But I mean, I still need to know which one. There's all these different categories, man.
or woman. No discrimination, Molten. Top left. I'll try to remember that. I was thinking it'd be fun to see how many weekly ones I can push for. Alright, man. I gotta be real with you. M2E mutation is very rude, and I'd recommend telling your brother to get out as soon as possible. I'd also recommend you leave as soon as possible, but I'm gonna run into him head first.
I'm just being real, because he is a mean person. He is not even a nice person. He will probably kill me. I was top 100 in kills for over a year till I took off for a year. I've killed all the top 100 and I have died to all of them. No worries, just make sure you have fun. Oh yeah, it's 100% just have fun, but basically, man, any Outlanders with numbers like M2E, word. Now that you have returned, I will repeat myself. M2E mutation is a very rude player. I would recommend leaving as soon as possible, and I would tell the same thing to your brother. 'Cause he'll hunt us down and kill us. I, for one, I'm not leaving. I'll lose to that man all day. Oh no, death is inevitable. We are probably gonna lose. And I respect that. In fact, he just ported me here, so I'm gonna throw him off by going over here. You keep doing you, though. Good, that's very brave of you. Word. Do yourself a favor and don't shoot until you know you'll get a headshot. But I'm telling you right now, man, these people are gonna be moving around. You're not gonna get a shot off. They're gonna be rude. Yeah, for sure. And I hear them hunting. I hear them hunting the 2-man. And sadly enough, that's not any good to me, man. Oh yeah, 100%. The only thing they care about is getting kills. That's why I haven't picked up anything. Well, that's not good. So they split up. Interesting gameplay. Thank you. Hold on. Fuck, dude. Couldn't even react. That's crazy. Yeah, you can shoot through the doors and the walls.
Yeah. Avoiding death is futile. Futile? You mean it's unavoidable? I'm ready to do it again. Correct. Futile means not going to have a useful outcome. Trying to avoid it works at times, but normally against certain players it's pointless. Yeah, I just refuse to run. As someone who has killed me my entire Vigor career, and I have exponentially gotten better, I will accept every opportunity I can get to kill mutation. Maybe. No, it ain't that. Not. It's not that serious, but just as a person who has been killed by this man for over 6 years of my life, if I get the chance to fight him, I'm not running. That's just all it is. Yeah, that's how long I've been playing the game. He's been around since I started playing, probably longer, and he has killed me almost every time we run into each other. Um, 2015 maybe? Hey Horse, what year did this game come out? Maybe in the game, but certain players like M2E is apparently avoidable. So no shame to leave when you see certain factions or clans that you know are toxic or such as M2E. Oh yeah, if someone were to leave, there is zero shame in not dealing with M2E. They're fucking mean for no reason at all. I, for one, would rather, you know, uh, lay them on the ground and poop on their face, to put it lightly, as there is a child in the room. It came out like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, that might be in a elim. Word. Nah, for real. I was playing elims like a week or two ago. By the way, I'm ready to go whenever you are. And I got in with M2E mutation, two other guys, and then one other person that wasn't their clan tag or whatever. And tell me why. So I'm playing, right? I'm moving around, I'm playing. Don't get me wrong, I hadn't got a kill yet, but that's because I have 4 sweaty ass players on my team and they're taking all the kills. I literally don't have time to get a kill. I'm playing. We hit the 3rd round and a prompt comes up that says the players have given you a AFK strike, like claiming that I am inactive, claiming I'm not holding my controller and playing, which makes you do a skill check. Just so you know, if you get marked as AFK by your teammates, it forces you to do a skill check of clicking the 4 symbol buttons in a sequence in like 10 seconds. These fuckers made me do a skill check to make sure I wasn't AFK while I'm playing. I couldn't imagine being more rude. By the way, by the end of it, I had the exact same amount of kills and deaths as M2E Mutation himself. We had the exact same score. So, it was rude. It was just rude. I don't even want to be on their team. That's how rude they are. Because they have the M2E before their name, that's the clan tag. I had a team of them make me do the skill check every single round. That shit's rude as fuck, dude. Can we please? So, it's different depending on what game you play, but I just use the term skill check to, you know, say what I have to say in less words. Basically, what pops up is a prompt. It gives you 10 seconds, and it has all 4 of the symbol buttons in a specific sequence, and you have to click them in the sequence as it is on screen. That's a skill check. It's not the fact that I had to do a skill check that's annoying. It's the fact that these assholes made me do a skill check claiming I was AFK when I'm definitely fucking playing beside you guys. Yeah, I think it's pretty common. I think it's just to show you that they can play without you, which is pretty rude, I agree. I know you can play without me, but I don't care. I'm playing this game. It's not my fault I'm on your team. I honestly don't care. They do it because they don't want to share the reward. They want only their team to win and get loot. But most generally, 90% with the clans are toxic and jerks anyway. Word. Can we please just ban all M2E people? Make them go find a different game to play. Because, I mean, you know, if the developers want their players to play their game, people like M2E are not on the developers' team. As far as I can tell, they are not on Team Vigor. They don't want this game to be successful. There's a difference between being good and being an asshole. I don't care that they're good. I don't care that they get kills. I don't care that they're talented. I care that they're fucking assholes for no reason at all. Most of the M2Es are from COD. Several others on PlayStation are from COD as well. I believe it. I believe it. I don't play COD. This is really the only shooter that I've ever actually gotten into. That's why my aim be kind of a little fucked sometimes, horse. It is straight up because I don't play shooters. I'm not used to that style of gameplay. They always were just a bit too rude and disrespectful. Always. In my entire Vigor career, they have always been rude to me. Blue coat to sunglasses, my friend. Raincoat to daisy cap. They were mean to me. And it hasn't changed in 6 years. You'd think after 6 years they get tired of it. No, they don't. We now have a new CQC clan. Haven't run into one that didn't teabag or finger or dump ammo at me. And you know, there isn't something else that, you know, I know I said that their playstyle is pushing people away, and it is, don't get me wrong, but then there's people like me who straight up wants to get better so that I can fuck them. Excuse my language. Toxic people don't get tired of being toxic. I guess, man, I don't know. I choose not to be toxic, so I don't know how fun it is. I know I don't like it anytime I reciprocate it. Every time someone's toxic to me, and then I kill them, so I'm toxic to them in return, I ain't having fun. It's not enjoyable to me. You what? Dang, you're very quiet. You want to try to say that one more time for me? Word. No worries, man. And I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to play the game. I will go ahead and forewarn you, I probably only got like 1 or 2 more in me. It's also a really decent lobby. I don't see any names I recognize or
any mean, sweaty people. Death Kakasha. That almost sounds familiar. Killer Zombie is definitely familiar. I know that name. Hey, we got back one out in thing 1. It's only fitting. I've been in ad so long, I forgot what I was watching. That's just that work wearing on you, horse. Oh man, he's still in an ad. Well, dang it. Between time safe and lock container, we like lock container first. They are kind of selfish too when you think about it. They just want all the loot, like what Horse said. They only want their team to win and not share with anyone that's not a part of their team, like a random outlander. Yeah, I could kill them on principle and not feel ashamed. Alright. No stress. I'ma just keep on running. Alright, Horse. Thank you for your time. We love you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's peak. Yes, sir. Thank you. Do 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 do. Yeah, I see him being very silly. Good shit. Oh yeah. I gotta start pushing that. Good shit. This one's dead. I'm not sure where his teammate is. I never saw him. I mean, he's shooting. Oh, I found him. This one's dead. Don't loot the container. Don't move. You're good. He's by the tank. You killed him? Good shit. There was an engagement. I don't bring portables. You can loot the guy on the container. I'm gonna go hit the signal detector. I'm going to assume that was all of them. You take whatever you need, man. You're way more fresh than I am. When I was in your shoes, I had a bunch of players giving me things. You can have all the stuff that you can hold, man. I'll take what I can carry. It says there's 2 more right here on me. I marked them, and it's not lying to me. I ran out of ammo. What a game. So he was right here, but my body's right there, so he's probably looting me if you can... he'll have me looted by the time we get there. That's weird, so they did engage with him, but they didn't get any kills. And then just stopped fighting them, I guess, and then focused us? I don't know. If you check the one, they're behind the barn. There's like a little hill right there behind the signal detector. He was behind that rock. It happens. He was laying literally right beside you. It's 15 on your compass. I don't think he's moved. He didn't. Wow. What a game. Because this game's not really good for toxicity. Oh, it's the only thing that makes sense, because especially if you've been bored 3 times, it's obvious they don't want you to succeed with them. They should just find another game that's like this, because this game is not really good for toxicity. I respect that, and I second that to the 17th degree. Voted 3 times, word. I mean, they only did it to me the one time. It was still rude and stupid. Alright, I'm good for another one. Excuse that. And you just load it up whenever you're ready.
I do not care, man. Whichever one you want to do. The problem is, Vigor is way easier to troll and be toxic than on COD, Fortnite, etc., especially with the emotes. Also, they aren't playing against a ton of other players like them, so chances are they won't leave. A few have, but not many. Yeah, only some people you vote get voted, but that's usually not with the toxic players. Yeah, and I mean, doesn't that kind of say something though, that they stay here and they choose to be toxic in this game because not a lot of players are as good as them, so there's a child in the room. They're mean and insecure. I mean, I still try to respect. I'm not saying you're 9. I don't think you're 9. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Uh, just so you know, you want to put the thing that you want to shoot right at the tip of the line that's in the middle. There is an ADR on the field. So, like, just as a reference, if you want to shoot them in the head, you should be able to see a little bit of their head poking out from both sides of the tip. I know that's... it's been a while since I've seen the scope for it. Sadly enough, we go for Bard because we're closer to it. I think they've recently fixed it to where Time Safe, Bard House, and Locked Container all have a very similar amount of loot in them. I hear that. They all have their drawbacks, their give and their takes. They're all fair. Oh, they're coming. It's not this one, it's the next one. I apologize. I am gonna ring this phone, though. You heard? Okay, both teams are here. Both teams are here and they're north of us. You go ahead and go in and unlock the Bard. Be careful, both teams. Yeah, he's still up there. I don't know what he's doing. That one's dead. Well, I mean, I saw him get there. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just being silly on a roof. Shed top
that, and then you just jump over. I think they're just very insecure, sensitive, rude attitude about things. Well, some do. Yeah, that's 100% facts. I straight up think they're insecure and, they got nothing better going on in their life. I mean, I, for one, have been through a lot in the last 6 years, and I am not talking about this game. And every time I return to this game, they're still playing it, still being rude. It's like the child with the temper tantrum that never grew up. I'm gonna go for his body, just because no one's shooting at me. And I assume that maybe I can talk him into shooting at me if I go expose myself. Yeah, and it was one of the 2 sweats. He got that ADR for me. I'm gonna go back to Bard. I took everything so that I wasn't sitting there, picking through loot with my head exposed. It's in the bathroom. Look out. Stand back. You can crawl under it. Oh, yeah. A 100%. Let's see. Comp station. I'm gonna go check the church for their comp station. You don't have to stay here because I refuse to tell you what to do, but I'm not far, and I'll be right back. Okay, they're not here. So I'll hit this comp station, I'll come right back. When it shows that a comp station was activated, it was one of the 3 comp stations every time. No. You should take both. The only thing... That's good. That's fine. No stress. I refuse to be upset about it. We can just leave. Good God. Bro had a bunch of consumables on him. You answered my phone call. That sucks. That sucks bad. Because I could sit and wait to see which one dies first, but he either pushes us or he waits. And if he waits, the storm's gonna kill us first. Which means I have to give him the XP. I can't get the XP. Let's just get out of here, man. No, but I can tell you that the drop lands 15 minutes after the match starts. It's supposed to be 15 minutes. Sometimes it feels like it's a little faster, but, you're locked in, you're playing a game. The debate you just had would be considered the Vigor turmoil. Get out of there ASAP. Forget the XP. I can't forget the XP, Molten. We live for the XP. Peak? Yeah, what thing said, especially because it's double XP, Molten. And then it's about 3 minutes before the radiation cloud starts to take over. We can't hear thing one. Yeah, no, I don't let chat hear the party. What was the question thing? Yeah, it's kind of the best thing for lore that we get. There's some stuff in there. There's some stuff in there for you. I, for one, have not listened to all of the cassettes, but I have sat and listened to a few of them. It's not important. Is the berry any good? It is one of the best. We'll see what's in the White House and then we'll get out. Just grab loot and get out. That's what we're doing this time, Molten. Because thing one is still... He's still fresh, and I want him to get stuff and survive and get out with the things. Nothing? 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 Is there something in that? There's something in that. Where? I have listened to all of one cassette. Got bored after 3 minutes and stopped. Yeah, they're not enthralling. They're not entertaining or anything. It's just, you know, stuff happening that has nothing to do with gameplay. So, I imagine most players don't even listen. You know, that's another thing that they could do to their game is make the lore more exciting. Yeah, that's a good teammate. Don't you talk to me like that, Molten. I mean, I definitely strive to get all of them every season. Just because. And it's also 500 XP every time you leave with one. That is a lot. It's 300 XP every time you hit the signal detector. It's 600 XP for winning a phone duel. So, and actually I think killing someone is 300 XP. So you get more XP for exiting with the cassette tape than you do for killing someone. Alright, I'll give you one more thing. We can play one more. I mean, it's just because I'm tired, but I can push another one. Nah, man, I get off here, I go eat some food, I lay down, and I don't go to sleep. So, I'll give you one more. We can play one more. Don't argue with me. We'll play one more. Honestly, I thought they would make the tapes like people talking about the war, the bombs, what happened, who Ada is, etc. Nope, it's just about a girl who we are not, nor someone we come across like AI. So it makes zero sense to me. Agreed. The ones that I have watched, it's like someone talking about a traumatic experience, and they're just like, you know, waiting, starving for days. It's like, that's cool. What are we talking about? I'm ready whenever you are. I don't know, maybe we're asking for too much. You know,
God forbid they make an in-game content appealing to the player. Do 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 do. Hubbo listens to them on stream, and it's about people we don't know, don't have items of. Was this their shelter? If so, they were horrible repair people. Are they the cause of the war? Part of it, maybe? I don't know. I mean, that's crazy that we have something that should give us more lore, and it's not providing it. I just don't understand. It's also talking about three guys, I think, names Janik, Robert, and Lars. I think. I think I recall hearing those names. I mean, I listened to a solid 2 to 5 of them before I was like, all right, I gotta go to bed. These are like 13 minutes long, or however long they are. Like, I could listen to an entire Tool song in that time. Yeah, they're pretty long, like 2 hours maybe. I think Hobo has listened to those doing things, but she doesn't know. Oh no, they heard me. I killed one, and now I'm cold and hungry. Hello, is this thing on? I didn't check, but we'll continue to speak as though it is. Yeah, I actually remember those specific sequence of words. Sergeant Ticky is very, very rude. Hey, it's Big Beardikins. He's good, but he's mean. In game. He's not a mean guy. We love him. It's Wobble. Oh, I fucking love. We're sending Wobble an XOXO. I know everyone on the field. XOXO Wobble, we love you. Oh, did that go to you? Oh, that went to him. XO. So. Alright, we're going to, yeah, we're going to Bard and Signals. You ain't gotta prove anything to him. If we're lovers, we're lovers. Oh, we are running from that. Run, my friend. Get out of Dodge. We are running from that. They have the snipers, and we're gonna die. Oh man, and the other team's over there. Yeah, I bet you do get the Bard house. I know.
Just don't step on them. Nah, it takes like 3 or 4 of them to kill you. And if you keep running, you actually dodge the blast radius enough to barely get hit. The worst part is that it explodes and everyone knows where you are. I'd say we're going to container, but they were fighting at container. I'm going to container. Okay, that's where they're fighting. Careful when running through the trees there. Mines are in the open playing field. Thank you. Oop, I got a bro on me. Good shit. Good shit, Big Beer. Yeah, he's talented. Is he live? He is live. That's actually the first time I've ever gone against him. He's got decent stats. You can play Vigor on a PC, but he's on Xbox. Don't get me wrong, I love stories. I've written 3 books. I enjoy reading and listening to stories, but if that story has 0 point, then I get bored quickly. That's period. Yes, you must mind your own business going through. Whores, you're silly. Silly, silly whores. I'm actually just raid him since I'm getting off. So, thank you for joining us. We had a lot of fun. And thank you, Thing One. I'm sorry that I'm not as talented as you think I am. Hey, all things with time. All things with time. And, I'll catch you later, Thing, hopefully. And, we had fun. We love. If you like what you see, you can follow and whatnot, and we'll play this again eventually, I swear. And, here's Big Bear.